Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. It is better to imitate ancient than modern work. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Shadow is the means by which bodies display their form. The forms of bodies could not be understood in detail but for shadow. Nature never breaks her own laws. People reveal themselves completely only when they are thrown out of the customary conditions of their life. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so, does inaction sap the vigor of the mind? Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh, wretched mortals, open your eyes. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. I love those who can smile in trouble. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. Our life is made by the death of others. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. Common sense is that which judges the things given to it by other senses. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Water is the driving force of all nature. Learning never exhausts the mind. The deeper the feeling, the greater the pain. Learning is the only thing that never disappoints us. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. I thought I was learning to live, I was only learning to die. Time stays long enough for those who use it. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen, even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. God sells us all things at the price of labor. The senses are of the earth, the reason stands apart from them in contemplation. Once you have tasted the taste of the sky, you will forever look up. As you cannot do what you want what you can do. Life without love is no life at all. He who truly knows has no occasion to shout. A wave is never found alone, but is mingled with the other waves. Make your work to be in keeping with your purpose. The knowledge of all things is possible. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. I have always felt it is my destiny to build a machine that would allow man to fly. You can have no dominion greater or less than that over yourself. He who is fixed to a star does not change his mind. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen.